as in where I got it, probably from that same TO website, but I'll get around to doing that soon. Looks like you're going to start streaming. I'm already streaming, thank you. Okay, just taxiing out onto the runway now. Welcome to another Brett Plays video. And a Denzel Plays. A Denzel Flies, Brett Plays.
Denzel tries desperately not to crash.
Okay, the sun's actually coming up around. That looks so nice. Quite stunning, especially with that road and the highway you've got there on yours. Quite impressive.
Yeah.
DJ Zeeb, hello, welcome. I'm just taxiing out, and it seems to be going down to the other end of the runway. It's a long taxi. Normally it would hand it to me, but it hasn't yet, so I will let that do its thing. If you are going to, if you're going to fly with me today and you want to see this livery, I don't have the link just yet, but I can get it in a moment. But I think it's probably going to be on flightsim.to website. What I'll do is I'll put the link in my Discord and in the description as soon as I get it. But at the moment I'm just letting this do its taxi down to the end of the runway. It's going to do a loop around, so it's following that yellow line, and then I'm sure it'll give me control and ready to go.
Well, that's an interesting way to do your taxi.
Let it do its own thing.
Let it do its own thing.
Yeah, I usually press fly now and it's already there, but I figured I'm preparing everything and talking, so then I can go and look.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I can go and look for the airline livery now. So Sound Air is what I've got, and that's actually quite nice. SAA. I usually change every time, so don't remember actually ever using this one before. Hey, there it is. Okay, I found it. ZKSAA in 4K livery. Oh, nice. Alright, I will get the link for that. I have broke my foot, says DJ Zeeb. Oh, mate, what did you do?
We just told you broke it.
No, I mean, how? Alright. Livery. It's taken ages to get to the skin link here. So if you guys actually want a copy of this one, it's a free thing.
That's a very nice livery, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful, and it's very high res, so quite happy. So the taxi out, it's taken a while to give me control, or do I actually have to press fly? Probably have to press fly.
I think you've got it now. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll have a quick look at it before, you know what, no we won't, because I'm going to chase down a Denzel. Alright, but I do need to put on my taxi lights, which is this one.
Guess what?
What?
I'm miles away now.
You're miles away now.
Yeah. Name's disappeared.
You're over 200 miles ahead of me.
Yeah, you lose me, mate. I'm gone. I'm almost off.
Alright, I've lost 1% of fuel just taxiing out there. Okay. I'm going to have to turn up my flight sim. There we go. Maybe something down a little lower there. Alright, watch where you're going, Brett. You're not paying attention. Okay. Hopefully I'm coming through okay on the volume. I've adjusted my microphone to drop it just a little bit so that I'm not getting that static sound. At least that's the plan. And Zeeb says, you know, I fell down a stair. Mate, it can happen really easily sometimes.
Yep.
Alright, so we've got Phuket Airport. So I got double lights on, yeah I do. So I did turn the engine noises down, mainly because I was in jets and stuff, so we can actually turn off that light now.
Phuket Tower Brett Plays Bravo Papa 20 continue for north departure.
So if anybody who's watching wants to let me know how the sound is coming through. So we're going Phuket to Bangkok today, and we are chasing down a Cessna 172 who has departed before me, is probably not too much more than 200 mile ahead. Look at that. That looks wonderful.
Yeah, I just got Commander Staver just turned up on my stream, saying, "Oh, a night flight." Yes,
Well, it will
very,
be
very early morning flight.
Yeah, it will be days soon. So I'm going to get onto my flight path and we will climb. Matthias, good morning, Matthias, or good evening to you. Okay, Zeb's retracted a message. I actually missed it. It's pretty good sound. Okay, good. That's what I want to hear. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to get myself one of those boom mics like a lot of the other professional YouTubers. Talking about Denzel there. and Kiwi Mace and Oz Simmer, and I've seen all these guys do it.
They are nice.
Ooh, that is a loud ATC.
I definitely recommend though, when don't go getting get the longest you can, really.
The longest I can.
Yeah, like you know, if they sell a 10-meter boom, don't go get that. But
no. I'm looking at one that probably has about a 50 centimeter each boom, but articulate in the middle. But I have
I can't say about 2 meters is probably a good size.
Yeah, I have a beam that sits over the top of my, like a shelf, sitting over the top of my monitors, that I actually plan on putting it on.
Right, so that probably won't be so bad. Yeah.
No, so it'll actually be hanging from over the top, not coming down. Look at that.
See, with the way I've got mine set up at the moment, it's coming from the back. And it's not tall enough to come over the top of the monitors, which would be nice.
Right.
Still,
Can you do a stream later? Because in Norway, the clock is 23:15 right now. It's 9 AM here. This particular stream is probably the best one I can do. My Sunday morning one, so Saturday afternoon for you in Norway, I actually get up at 6 AM and I go and sit there at 7 AM, start streaming, just so that people in Europe can actually still see it. That's our muck around ones on the weekends.
23:15 there right now. Wouldn't later be worse?
Yeah, wouldn't later be worse? Do you mean like late in the afternoon, so it's in the morning for you? I might do that. I might actually start doing some afternoon streams as well. I'm testing my internet, because in the afternoon my upload speed drops dramatically. It's like the whole neighborhood decides they want to upload their YouTube videos for the days or something. So I kind of got a bit of a it's almost like, what do they call it? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So that you can join me. Oh, mate.
It's gonna get, especially as I don't know if you.
Well, it will be later. So, yeah, because we're taking off here. It's 5 AM local time. 5:16. We're going to have to start doing it later and later.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've got, what, 12 hours of daylight to work with, so there's going to be a point at which we can swap from doing it later to doing it much earlier.
Yeah, so, yeah. Don't know.
Yeah. I haven't quite worked it out in my head, but I know that it will work out roughly like that at some point, and probably very early in the morning again.
See ya, Phuket.
As we're getting closer to the UK and Europe.
I remember Denzel talking when I watched his stream yesterday, saying that Phuket was actually an island and he didn't realise it. Well, I didn't realise it either. And there's just one bridge over there.
Yeah.
Joining it up.
Yeah, it's so close to the island.
How about that, eh? What's your altitude?
8,000.
Right. I just realised I am almost max on throttle there, and I've leveled out at 5,000. So what are we doing? We
I was going to say,
following it very nicely.
You're going to be getting some pretty rough turbulence over the mountain.
Yeah, I'm getting 6 knot crosswind, almost tail. But it might be a good idea to climb a little more. Yeah, DJ Zeeb's got a big smile on his face. I'm happy for you to join me. I'm happy for anybody to join me. I usually get a bunch of Cessna 208Bs with me, caravans, for my Grand Caravan Journey. Alright, let's run it up to... You reckon 8,000 is good for lack of turbulence there?
Certainly, it's a lot smoother.
Let's see if that'll actually help increase. No, it won't.
Of course, the caravan should be able to get up to that height without any trouble.
I'll take that off and actually climb myself. Alright, DJ Zeeb, you a good YouTuber because you're listening to your viewers. Hey, I try. But sometimes you gotta just do with what you gotta do. I mean, if I were actually listening to all my viewers, I'd be streaming all the time. Because I keep getting comments, oh, can you do some streaming? Can I join you? Can we go? It's like, yeah, look, I want to, but I tell you what though, DJ Z, if you want to join me in a jet flight out over Norway next week, I'm up for that. Dang, that's a lot of turbulence. What happened there? Oh, we're going over some mountains here. I was a little low.
Yep,
4 knot crosswinds now. I'm trying to climb. Probably should actually just push that a little faster.
Yeah, I mean, considering it's not strong winds at the moment, that turbulence is quite
Yeah.
significant.
Now that I'm over 6,000 though, it's actually doing much better. DJ Zeeb says, Roger that, Captain. So make sure you get some of your jets working. Put the afterburner things on, which I actually do need to make that video still.
Is there an afterburner mod or something?
Yeah. Alex, the guy who does the Legacy Importer, has enabled afterburner visualization to come back in. And he's also got it set so that you can click some buttons and it will increase the thrust when you get over the whatever the file says that normal afterburner starts at. So say when you get to 80% or 85% or 82 or whatever the file is set to, and it will boost it. So increase it. The only thing that's not modeled at the moment, because he couldn't do it, was the... Wow, that's really loud now. My ATC is the fuel consumption when your afterburner is on. Is not modeled. Oh yeah, and now we've got visualization, and we're getting the HUDs working, heads-up displays.
Looks like Chunk there got the afterburners working. He's pretty happy about
Yeah.
that.
Chunk just wrote. Man, my radio is quite loud now that I've turned my engine noise down. Chunk says, morning Brett, just popped in to say hello and hopefully see you on the Jets next week. I managed to get the afterburners working. Okay, so you already read my comments. Good on you, Chunk. I'm going to put in a link on my Discord. So for those who already watch me on my Discord, I will put in the announcement of what aircraft I would suggest you should be using so that everybody comes up in the stream and can be seen and can see other people as well. So you don't have to have everybody's afterburner code put in, but I would put in as many jets as possible, and I've got a list, at least of the ones that I've already made videos for. or have in file. I haven't actually made a video for the MiG-21 yet. Thumbs up, DJ. Thank you. So if everybody gets their jets ready, we're good to go. Alright, I'm going to do some cinematic shots. So we start in behind by pressing the numpad 5. And let's get that camera going. Now that kind of shows how alone you are up here in the dark skies. Oh wow. The stars out and everything. Chunk says I have a working F-14 and F-15.
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
I pressed a button that did something.
Whoa, he's doing a loop. Oh my god, he spilled his coffee.
Wow.
Wow.
What is number 4 on number?
Numpad 4 would turn it over to the left. I would guess. With the numpad lock on or off, I'm not sure. Probably on. So just watching a Denzel's stream, he's almost rolling it over there. He's trying to do aerobatics. I didn't realise you had the aerobatic Cessna. I thought you had the G1000.
That was
Wow, you can hardly see those lights at the front. Oh, there we go. Gotta get in closer. So they're not my taxi lights, they're just my flight lights. Taxi lights are right next to them. Looks pretty cool. Lots of sound now from sound effects and stuff. I had all of that turned down, but I've actually increased.
Oh man, autopilot is very annoyed with me now. I might be flying this manually for the rest of the way.
Alright. Wait and see when I get a Denzel's name popping up. Then I'll know that I'm within 200 nautical miles. Alright, so for everybody else though, on my channel, let's give you an idea of where we are. Let's just get this down here. Zoom out. Alright, so we've just taken off from Phuket, which is an island, which even I didn't realise, but look at that. That's the island of Phuket.
Whoa, autopilot, what are you doing?
We're making our way up here. And I think a Denzel's up around here somewhere, probably just going over the water almost. And then we're going all the way up to Bangkok. So the first time, oh no, from Sydney to Melbourne was the first time I went on an east trajectory. So this time we're actually going east again. So rather than heading west and getting our way up to London, I'm heading slight east. But we're still heading north. Bit of a early start as well, because even though this is about the time I start my streams and it's in my schedule, we're going to end up having to change that because soon, wow, look how dark it is. You know what, while I'm here, let's turn on some cabin lighting. How does that look? There we go. Now you guys that aren't with me, how many passengers we got? 6 passengers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've got room for a couple more. Alright. I wish we could put passengers in here and they actually would show up. Wait, I got a Denzel on my radar. There he is.
I'm surprised I watched.
Ooh. Try not to move around very quickly when you're zoomed in. Alright, let's turn those cabin lights back off. How do I get my overhead lights on? Oxygen? Wow, there's an oxygen on? Oh, inoperable. Oh, man. So I guess that's if you go up really high.
Oh!
Or a Denzel's struggling there. Whoops. Oh no.
Died.
You ripped your wings off.
That's it. That's all over.
Were you on permadeath?
Badly. broken. That's terrible.
Well, I will check out the wreckage of a Denzel, which will be somewhere around here. If he wants to take off at RAN, or is it VTSR, he'd be almost about where he was. There's probably some other little airports in there. After he gets a quick repair, I reckon that deserves a change of livery.
Yeah, I'd say you're right there.
Change the livery, and if anybody asks, it was a new aeroplane. So you're going from Phuket? You should have. Oh, did you restart?
Yeah, restart.
Oh, you're going to do it again? Oh no, you're going to be behind me.
No.
I'm doing 182 knots.
Oh well. I was hoping there'd be. That's got to be a major.
You know, you can actually just slew forward to where you're up to.
Or just stop, take off from a nearby airfield.
Yeah, so if I'm looking at one, you were somewhere around past VTSR. Are you going to download a livery, or are you going to... What's that city right there? There we go. VT... No, VTSE is on the left side. You want the other side. So where you were looking right there, zoom into that airport.
This one here, I was more over here though.
So if anybody wants to come and fly with me, so further up with those, were you there? No, you're up near that cove there. You're almost going to go over the water.
Yeah, I was more. Yeah, I was definitely further across from the check stream.
So unfortunately, that's the first casualty. That aeroplane went down and got damaged. Luckily, Denzel was able to walk away from the crash, get his plane repaired, and should get back in the air sometime soon.
Okay, so yeah, closest airport, it is definitely a lot further back than where I was, but actually, yeah, no, if I do go to VTSR, although it's on the wrong side, it's probably the closest.
Well,
yeah, it's the closest as far.
What's that one above you there? So
One above.
to the right, right near that cove, there was a little one in there. Because you only got a Cessna, you're not like having to take off from a big airport.
There's nothing here.
Right. So the next one was even further ahead, was it? Make sure you put your Bangkok in though.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one. What was that? Oh, no, it's your mouse. Ha! And we're going to VTBD. All right. So we had a casualty. Let's see if we can see a Denzel's... Oh, look at that. There's a red light over there on the top of the mountain. Oh, that's cool. That would be a tower, I'm guessing. I'm going to go and have a look. I will back off. Now that I've got plenty of time to catch up, I'm going to have a quick look at what this... so I'm just going to divert slightly. So if anybody's interested in joining me, I'm on USA West servers normally. So is Denzel, who will be spawning in when he finishes his payload. I reckon plus 20 for a toolbox after needing to do some repairs there. Matthias, ketchup. I'm doing some ketchup. No, that's the New Zealand way of saying it. Australian way is catch up, mate. Chunk, What made you decide to start a YouTube channel? I started when my brother said, hey, you know you got an Nvidia card and you can record videos directly? I'm like, wait, what? And I'd had it for already 2 years. And I was like, oh, okay. So we were playing The Crew 2 at the time, and I was playing some No Man's Sky, and I just started doing a couple of little videos, and basically had mostly my friends on Steam and or the people I was playing those games with come and join me. And I thought, this is pretty cool. I could actually make some more. So, I don't know what that red light is. Is it a lighthouse? It's a shipping light. Because it's just hovering above the ground. It must be a tower or something. Maybe I'll get back on the flight path.
You have to start again and again.
Again and again?
Yeah, it started me flying.
Oh, you didn't click on the ground. How did that happen? I don't know.
It wouldn't set its departure the first time I clicked on it, so I had to click on
Huh.
it again.
Alright, better get back onto my nav course.
It would be nice.
Oh, I actually flew off my nav course anyway. Wow, so by doing that, I actually got myself back over where I should have been. Because I didn't realise I turned off nav. Oh, we're getting some turbulence here. Right, so it will be daylight soon. But there's a big bright red light down there. Maybe it's some little guy with a laser pointer. So yeah, YouTube channel. Can I add you on Steam? No, you cannot add me on Steam because I only have it reserved for a few people. But you can add me on... Actually, don't add me on Discord because I don't accept friends on Discord. You can chat to me as much as you like. You can come and join my Discord server. But you can add me on Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm 100% happy to do that. I'm actually adding lots of people as it is. Which means you can find me flying anywhere. But on Steam, I've got that kind of just reserved for family and a couple of people. So, I mean, I guess if I start playing Steam games, yeah, I guess I'll end up adding people. But at the moment, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've always reserved that one for just the friends and family. So, let me think about it, DJ. Definitely add me though in Flight Sim, so you can come and find me and join me in a flight whenever. That's a bright red light down there. Maybe it just stands out so much in
green ones as well.
Oh, is there a nav points or something?
No,
Hey, there's a
I think
Denzel.
part of the
He's at minus
new
34
random
feet.
lights. Yeah, oh, really? Nice.
Put that
That's
back
part
down
of
there.
their realism overhaul for the lights they've made.
Right.
Which I don't think they should have added random green and red lights.
Oh, it depends. Is there actually a random red or green light there? I mean, looking at all the waterways down there, I'd say it'd be something to do with a nav place. Oh wow, this looks nice. Look, the stars are still out. I'm getting just enough light that I can see the ground now.
Right, can I use the autopilot now without it killing me? Fingers crossed. Slightly twitchy there. Yeah,
Oh, well, it's, you know, it's one of those new planes you've got to get used to.
yeah.
Or the fixed plane.
Repaired all those repairs.
Oh, what a shame you didn't have, like, the plain silver one now.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate for the classic.
Yeah. I'm actually considering making my own livery.
That's
The only problem I'm having is trying to recompile them as a DDS that is the correct DDS. So I tried that yesterday with the Antonov, and I couldn't get the right DDS format. it was not actually showing up. So I put a little Brett Plays on the tail of my Antonov. And when I recompiled it, it would not actually read the texture file. So sometimes you just got to get the right setup, and I'll work on it. Man, that red light really does glow down there.
Cool.
Oh, do you know what we're missing out on?
Oh.
People of the Brett Plays YouTube. Let's get some music going.
I could do with something to come in this.
But yeah, I'd come out to David there saying I need to restart in New Zealand again.
You need to what?
Honestly,
Restart New Zealand?
New Zealand starting again. Honestly, part of me's tempted, but no. I'm not doing that again.
Call it a crash and you can repair and continue, but your plane's got to have a different livery. That's what I reckon. One crash, eh?
Yeah, it's so annoying too.
But you did a bit of a...
At least it was the...
You did a bit of a nosedive.
It did. Autopilot. I don't think... I mean, how did the autopilot change the trim so quickly? I don't think that's even possible.
Oh, I've had my trim... You bump the trim and it goes up and down. It's weird.
You can bump the trim and make it go up and down, yeah, but it's not like... I mean, you see the... enough to rip the rings off your plane? I don't think so.
Is that snow down there?
Oh, wow.
Like... It's a whole bunch of white.
Like,
It might have been a really thick white cloud on the satellite picture, but it actually looks like snow.
yeah, it does. Oh, man. Yeah, I easily lost 20 minutes of progress.
Now, I don't have you in front of me anymore.
Oh, I still see you behind me.
Oh, okay.
Could possibly be to your left.
Yeah, I can't see your name tag at all. What I might end up having to do... Oh, it's very noisy when you get close. Oh, there's a city over there. Alright, I'm going to have a quick look on Google while we're here. And see... Google Maps, that is. And see exactly where we are. So I can actually give you guys a bit of an idea. So let's put the VFR on. Okay, no, actually type in here to turn that on. Alright, that'll be the city there. VTSB. How do you get afterburners to jets? Use the latest legacy importer and click the afterburner stuff. So if you come to my Discord, you can actually look at the tutorials. In the tutorials, the creator of the legacy importer has added it to his importer, and he has a video there of how to turn on afterburners. Not all of them are straightforward. Alright, where are we? Phuket is there. So that would be Surat Thani. Or is that the name of the place? No, Surat Thani. Yep. So over, where is it? There. Sarat Thani. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that properly. But I think that's where we are. Yeah. So I'm going to fly over some national parks here as well. What I need is a map that comes up and it, oh, you know what? You can get mods for these, can't you? That has your VFR and puts in the actual like Google map.
Oh, really? Nice.
I think so. Right, what am I crabbing with? Almost 6 knot left tailwind.
Oh, wow, I'm getting 14 or 16. Wow, 18 knots.
Right, turn off and turn back on my autopilot there. We were crabbing a long way. That happens though. After one of the latest patches, it just seems to turn that tail sideways and wants to fly sideways. Alright, let's do some more cinematics. We don't need that on. We know where we're going at the moment. I still haven't got a Denzel in front of me. That wind noise is loud. Because I turned the engine noises down. Yeah, there's more patches here. I reckon they were clouds on the satellite picture. I was talking to a Denzel yesterday during his stream, or last night, about finding a four-engine jet shadow on the ground with contrails. So there was basically a satellite picture that has burned it in, and it was all white. So it just stood out, and it was actually on the ground. So that's in my stream, if you guys haven't already seen it, that we did the Antonov. So we're flying through the valleys, and hey presto, there's a plane. And I'm sure it wasn't something on the ground, because it kind of went down a bit of a hill and towards the river. So basically over a river with the contrails. So it's not like somebody made something that looked like a plane. Alright, what's local time here? No, we can't actually look at that while we're in this view. Local time's 5:44 AM. I wonder what the sunrise time is. Alright, we're getting a bit of a glow happening on the east there. That should be good. Making good time, 157 knots to the ground. I can't see a Denzel though, so what I might do, very quickly, come to here, change server, go east, oops, go there, let that sit there for a second, come back. This is how sometimes you can actually get it to join up with your friends. Back to west. Alright, now hopefully it'll jump back onto west and go, who's local to you at the moment? Good way to give it a bit of a howdy doody. There we go. I knew it would happen, and he's popped in again. Very good. So Denzel and I are streaming separate streams here. He's flying from New Zealand, for those who haven't have only just arrived and haven't seen our streams before. He's flying from New Zealand to the UK, and I'm flying from Tasmania to the UK. And we met up on Kiwi Mace's stream.
Yeah.
So kind of basically said, yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, well, where are you? And he was in South Australia heading over to WA at the time, and I was in Queensland heading over towards the Northern Territory. And we kind of said, let's meet up in Darwin. So we did. Oh, I lost the Denzel. Oh, that was short-lived.
I didn't crash this time, I promise.
No, your name tag disappeared, but oh no, there it's back again. I wonder if we're 200 nautical miles apart. So
I definitely are lost on the ground.
So my location here on the VFR map is... Yeah, okay, you took off again from VTSR, didn't you? Yeah, yes. Alright, so you're heading up there. No, I should be... No, there we go, we're back in. So your flight path's actually going to be more to the left of mine. But that's cool.
Yeah. Really nice fly down the coast.
Getting a bit of turbulence.
I ruined it, Brett.
Yeah. Oh well. You could have added a waypoint over to the coast and then up, but yeah. No, I don't need to. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Let's have a look around the
We're gonna have
cockpit.
to look into that more, because the autopilot, you know when you switch the autopilot off, it goes from green to yellow now, because it used to just get rid of the autopilot altogether, like the AP up the top there.
It goes green to yellow.
Realistic. Yep. So if you
No, mine doesn't. Mine just stays white.
what?
So my autopilot. Oh wait, on this screen here, on your.
Yeah.
Oh right. I thought you were talking about the button.
No. Sorry.
So.
Green.
Oh right. So if I turn off autopilot, yeah, it goes red and flashes, letting you know
Oh, yours
autopilot's
goes
off.
red and flashes.
Yeah, and then goes green. It just lets me know that I'm not on autopilot anymore.
Right. See, mine goes yellow and stays yellow.
Right.
Can you do yours for me?
Yeah. I did it a moment again. Well, I'll do it again. There we go.
Oh,
It flashes red and white.
Right. So what yours does there is what mine was doing when it wasn't behaving itself.
Right.
Flashing red continuously.
Yeah, but I've still got nav on and altitude hold, so
Yeah, so do I. So if you look at my stream, I will
Yeah.
switch it off for a bit and see mine just flashes yellow and stays. I'm pretty sure it stays that way as long as I've got it off yet. It stops flashing, but it stays yellow. So then I switch it back on, it just goes to green. But yeah, mine was flashing red. Had a big red box around it, and it was So I'd love to know what that means. It's
Well,
obviously
that's-
not the same between the two.
no, see that's what mine does, and it's always done that.
Yeah.
You turn off autopilot and it goes, I'm complaining.
Yeah. See, it used to be with this 1000 in a Cessna. If you turned off autopilot, if I remember rightly, it would just disappear.
Right.
You didn't have it on anymore, so it was like it's just not. Apparently, is not even slightly realistic.
I can't even see your name anymore. Oh, that's weird.
Sure. I haven't disappeared below your bonnet there, have I?
No, you should be off my left over there somewhere.
Right. Yeah, and I can definitely see it.
I don't know, yeah, internet connection's just not keeping up, I guess. 13 degrees outside temperature. What are we doing? 29 frames a second. That's very nice. Now, worked out, YouTube continues to complain, please set the frame rate to 30 frames a second or less. How's that going to happen when I start putting games in that I'm getting a lot more frames per second? Or do I have to increase it to 1440? Because I'm on 1080 at the moment. I'm streaming to 1080 for you guys on YouTube. Because I've got a few other games I'm going to put out soon, and I know it has no problem when I put the 4K. So I am playing 4K, and that's why I'm sitting around 27. I thought I had it limited to 30. It's only when you got VSync on it limits to 30 or 60 or whatever you choose. As soon as you turn VSync off, which I did, it's free to go as much as it likes. So 25 is all I'm getting on 4K, but I'm only streaming to you guys at 1080 because YouTube complains. Alright, and Denzel will be back. Sunrise is looking nice. Let's get an outside shot of that one. So I have nobody following me this time. Just catching a Denzel. I've got no other regulars joining me, so that's fine. We are making our way up Thailand at the moment. And the more the sun comes up, the more we will actually be able to see. So there's obviously a highway up the east coast of Thailand. Nothing on the other side? Oh yeah. Oh, kind of one that passes through the middle. Okay. I've never been to Thailand myself. A few clouds down there. So I'm on live weather, live players, live traffic. So the only people I will see are people who are on the same thing. So why I see a Denzel sometimes is that we're both playing on the same thing. Alright, let's get our camera sitting there for a moment. I might grab a water bottle and keep hydrated for myself. Alright, let's go and see what people are doing in the so looking at my Discord, talking about those afterburners. Who was talking about afterburners again? Zeeb, how do you get the afterburner jets? Yeah, okay. So Dr. Bees is also saying followed the tutorial and tried the F18. I couldn't get the afterburner working. Any tips or advice? Highly recommend you do a tutorial video. Yeah, look, I'm going to end up doing the same, almost same tutorial video that the Alex did, who created the legacy importer. But I had to do a little bit of a back and forth probably for the F18 to get it working with the HUD. So I've got a working HUD, heads-up display, and I've got a working afterburner on the default FSX accelerator pack F18. So that's the Microsoft created F18. This is nice sunrise happening here. I'm just waiting for that sun to come up. So yeah, look, I'll get back to Dr. Bees on that. It's not easy to just explain, do this, this and this, but we'll get it going. Brian says, how can I find you? Western US server still? Yes, so West USA, but you have to be on live players, live weather, live traffic. Otherwise I cannot see you. If you want to add me as a friend in Microsoft Flight Sim, add Tasmanite. So same as my Discord. If I quickly pop it up here for you by pressing, can I press escape in here? Yes I can. Tasmanite up here, and I'll add you, and then you should be able to see me on the map, and you can even click on me on the map. If you want the same, or want to be able to see this livery that I have, it's downloaded in the, hang on, I put a, hold on, no it didn't, changing music there, but I was still clicked on a Denzel's stream. So if you want to have this livery, I'll put a link in the description, so where you can actually download it. It is free. You may need to sign up for some of these liveries. Yeah, flightsim.to. Otherwise you should just see the default caravan. I do have a lot of liveries. I've been collecting them. I will get some more. Alright, somebody else is saying the gauges are not red for me. I don't know why. That's because I mucked it up. That was by stream yesterday. So if anybody else saw yesterday's stream for the Antonovs, I mucked up my interior, unfortunately. So if you run the legacy importer on some of these modded aircraft, you may not want to run the darkened gauges too much, otherwise what happens is you end up with really red gauges. iBot, oh hey, you stream. I've been watching some of your videos lately. Hey, cool, thanks iBot. Yes, I do stream. If you look on my, well, actually, my about on my YouTube channel has October onwards stream schedule or video schedule. I now have in my Discord a new streaming schedule, and I've tried to put it in UK GMT Zulu time and US Pacific Mountain, Central and Eastern times, so people know when particular videos are coming out, like my Concorde flight, my weekend streaming flights, and the twice a week I'm doing this. And tomorrow about the same time, I'm going to do some trucking videos. So American Truck Simulator. I want to get some more of that Colorado happening. Unfortunately, American Truck Sim is not multiplayer with traffic. I may try the multiplayer mod, but it doesn't keep AI traffic, and I kind of miss that. I like to be able to work with other vehicles, because I've got somebody who wants to actually play multiplayer with the truck thing for that too, so yeah, I might give it a go. I might also put in some racing game ones there, because I'm into racing. So I'm looking at, sorry, I've actually got somebody on the Denzel. Denzel will be right back. I'm talking, I don't know if he can hear me. So I've got Forza Horizon 4, which I have got on Xbox and already done a lot of it, but I'm going to do it again on PC. I was having trouble with the Millennium Falcon. Watched your video on how to import it. Got it in the game, was having throttle and flight model issues. It does not have a very good flight and model issue, but it is a bit of fun. Even though the importer recorded clean on all of them. Yeah. Request sent. Alright, I will just pause this right now and get you. There we go. Accept. So I've got you as 01 something or other. Whoops. Alright, I've got Forza as well. Neat. Yeah, I completed a lot of it, and I've pretty much been doing it since about Forza 3. Or actually Forza 2 is where I started, but I didn't do it online at Forza 2. So I don't have any stats for Forza 2, but I've almost finished everything. So in my well, what do they call it? I'm just going to undo that crabbing. I don't like that. Let's try go level. When you got your Forza Motorsport levels, so I'm up around about 10 or 11 or something. If I could I grab your importer settings for the Falcon so I can have it fly at least somewhat normally, like in the video? Same with config modifications. So I didn't do any config modifications. I just imported it with an earlier legacy importer. Let me have a quick look and see if I did anything like modifying the aircraft config. If I didn't, I can actually just give you the aircraft config. Although I didn't actually change anything, all I did was import it, and it worked. I have a feeling I might have actually taken the Millennium Falcon out. It'll be in my backup files. Alright, let's go and have a look at those. Bonsoir, John. Because honestly, that looks hilarious when I fly it and it actually works. It looks great. It's not very practical to turn. As soon as you turn, it just goes all over the place. Okay, so no, Millennium Falcon, I did actually split up the aircraft config in the legacy importer, so I used advanced settings, but I didn't modify it at all. I just imported it. Don't click every orange thing, is what I would suggest. If you click all of the orange things, you get some issues going on. Maybe after this stream, I'm happy to if you jump onto my Discord. I'm actually happy if you guys want to watch while we get a basically a share screen and do these type of things. It has no aerodynamics. No, I think it was Star Wars shield the ship from any aerodynamics. Yeah, look, the way it's set up is its thrusters turn it. So it's almost like when you want to turn, it puts the brakes on forward, and as if it's got a jet forward and sideways, and that's how you move around. Very difficult. Can you talk about the difference between legacy and modern? Okay, legacy allows the older planes to work. Modern, okay, so let's have a look at this. This is a default plane. This is the Cessna 208B. If I were to, where's my mouse? There we go. So you look at the wing span, and you potentially got a bunch of points where it goes, and the whole body. As the air passes over, it registers where effects should happen. So I can't turn around in that view. So let's just go back into this view. Alright, so as the air hits the propeller, as it hits the cone, as it hits the wheels, as it hits the struts, the different shape of the aircraft. Asobo has set it up so that on modern, it is reading like 100 points of reference. On legacy, you're using older aircraft, they have about 10 points of reference. It might be a couple on the wing, a couple on the tail, a couple on the rear ailerons or the flaps, or so you've got a lot less reference to how the wind passes through the aircraft. The difference though with modern is that you are going to get a more realistic flying circumstance. I mean, I'm making it simple there. It's probably actually a lot more detailed than that, but that's my first idea. So a lot of my imported planes do not work one way or the other. Legacy helped with the Concorde. If you're going to bring in any of the FSX aircraft, Legacy is your ideal. You will struggle to get them to work under modern unless they're simple planes like the D21, so the D.21 Fokker, that they updated. I mean, it's got small wings, it's got a propeller, it's got a fuselage, and it may or may not be picking up all the points. Ibot says, I really think the weakness of this game is piss poor aircraft selection. I'm glad you can import old stuff. Yes. FSX though, when it came out in 2004, okay, it had about the same amount of aircraft. When it came out in 2006, FS 2004 already had mod support and community support. I know, because I was doing it myself. But what I would suggest is there will be future stuff coming out. We're 3.5 months after release. The same happened with FSX. Stuff comes out, it looks better, they start to get things working, there will be releases, as long as not everybody goes payware, payware, payware. Hopefully I'm not ranting on Denzel's stream there as well. Sun's almost coming up. Actually, I might go above there. Looks very nice. So, Brian, are you coming in as well? Should I be keeping an eye out for you? Are you going to spawn on me, or are you going to take off at a local airport? Because if you're going to take off from a local airport, let's have a look where the local airports are. Oops, lost my GPS. There we go. Oh, there's one right ahead of me. I'm going to be coming on right on that flight path if you're going to take off. VTSE. So I'm guessing that would be up here somewhere. Ibot says, I don't understand games like DCS and IL2 having aircraft that cost as much as the full price game. I get it's very complicated, but there's really no need. There are some models of games like game model structure where they almost make the game free or very cheap, and then allow you to buy what models you want. You're at 8400. West USA, I'm not actually seeing anybody at the moment, so what I'll do is I'll do the trick I did before. Alright, I got another, oh, did you, okay, maybe I had to press it twice. Accept, okay, cool. And then I go, alright, West Europe will do for a second. And then I go back to West USA. And now I'll see if it actually will regenerate. Thought I'd already pressed friend request, accept. So you're at 8400, I have to wait till it pops in. Can't actually see a Denzel too, and he's on autopilot at the moment. There he is. Alright, so that just reset putting in people. I think a Denzel's microphone was not muted, so I could actually hear him coming and going out of his doors. You won't hear me just yet. Alright, where's Brian? 8400. And he's back, but no microphone was muted, so we heard you coming in through the doors.
Good.
Alright, so make sure, Brian, you're on live players, live weather, live traffic. If you're not, I can't see you. You might see me, but I can't see you.
There we go. Got a follower on you who's just messaged.
Yes. Sorry, I was ranting. I don't know if my mic was muted for that, or he had to listen to everything I was saying.
No, I know you're. So yeah, he's been following for a year. I don't know if he's still there watching, because I was away.
I did say I don't know whether they could hear you on hear me on your stream.
Yeah, no, they definitely can.
Okay, I did say you'll be back in a moment.
Ah, cool.
So,
thank you for that.
iBot says, how long is this journey you're currently doing, by the way? Do you mean this particular flight, or do you mean the Grand Caravan Journey? Because the Grand Caravan Journey is basically going to take, I don't know, how long's a piece of string? We're going to London, and we're only in Thailand now. So this is my 21st flight. This particular one, though, well, let's have a quick look. So my current ETA is 96 more minutes. Alan Burrows, evening all. Hello, Alan. How are we going today? Or this evening? Or this morning, depending on where you are in the world. So this particular one, I've got 230 nautical miles. Oh wow, it's a huge way. Yeah, that's a huge way. You should compare that with, we're going to London. I'm heading all the way to the UK. Right, I haven't seen Brian, who said he was at 8400. And I definitely clicked West USA and it put a Denzel back on my radar. So Brian, if you're still watching and listening to my Discord, I might turn this particular music down. It's quite loud. Nope, that was too much. You need to make sure you're on live everything. The longest I did was a 7,200 nautical mile journey down to Argentina from the northern US. Now that's awesome. Took me and a friend a month to do. Woohoo! Alan Burrows. Sorry.
What's your local time? I think we've crossed a time zone.
5:41 a.m.
Right.
I haven't crossed the time zone yet.
I was sure that our times were... I thought our hours were matched up. Like, the minutes at least are matched up. They're not. Because it's showing 11 past 12.
Oh, so I got 11:11 p.m. UTC.
Brad plays Bravo Papa 20, contact approach on 122.6.
That's very strange.
I'm getting handed off to Bangkok
122.6,
approach.
Brett plays Bravo Papa 20. Approach Brett plays Bravo Papa 20, 8,000 feet.
Brian says he's behind me, but I can't see you.
Brett plays Bravo Papa 20.
Make sure you're on live everything. Make sure you're in West USA. Maybe jump up to the top and change your servers so that it actually pops back up. The sun's about to come up too, which is awesome.
Yes.
Because I can see a Denzel now. Definitely on live. Okay, so change your servers just so that it gives you a bump back into West USA. So let's go back to Alan said he did 2310 here in the UK, flying around a bit with the Kiwi Mace Scallywag. That's how Denzel and I met on Kiwi Mace's stream, because he was talking about flying into the UK, and I was too. I took the screenshots of us landing at the airports while my friend logged every single one we landed at. Oh, it's literally a paragraph of airports. Paragraph? Is paragraph the word you mean, or do you mean a montage of airports? Where you put all the pictures together. I'm liking this sunrise. Still waiting for Brian to show up.
Unless, of course, he's talking about the names, and there's just so many names that it kind of makes up a paragraph.
Oh, it makes up. Yeah. When you copy and paste into Discord, it's as big as a paragraph. Yeah, okay, that's what he meant. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm not quite catching it. Yeah.
Don't mind him, he's an Aussie.
Let's not go there. How's that repaired plane? how's that repaired plane going for you, mate?
Hey, don't you know Kiwis can't fly?
Yeah.
Oh, so sad. Oh wow, I'm just noticing all the islands on the west side of this peninsula.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? So I'm out over the water on the east side. And where are you? Oh, there you go. You're just popping in and out, popping in and out. So I'm not sure about Brian, or where is he gone? Why does he not show up? Oh, that wind gets loud when you get close, and then it goes really quiet when you go far away. Alright, waiting for that sun to come up. So this is the early morning flight that we did. Look at that. That just looks so stunning. Oh, our music's gone nice and quiet. So as far as my longest flight, in one flight, was probably... might have been London to, to JFK. So... I did the Concorde. So I've been doing a Concorde World Tour each week, and I did a flight from. So currently I've gone London to UK. Sorry, London to JFK, JFK to LA, LA to Honolulu, Honolulu to Fiji, Fiji to Queenstown, New Zealand, Queenstown, New Zealand to Sydney, Australia. Actually, that's where I'm up to. I don't know which one was the longest. In FSX though, I flew from Heathrow to somewhere in Germany, I can't remember, in a modded plane. If anybody is old enough to remember the movie Firefox with Clint Eastwood.
Oh.
I flew a modded plane, the Firefox, which did a huge amount of speed. And I decided, you know what, with unlimited fuel, I'm going to take that thing from Germany to Sydney.
Wow.
So I did that in one flight. It, like, stupid speeds. Alright, when you copy and paste it into Discord, it's a big paragraph. So did you actually copy and paste it? Would that be in the general? Or no, you didn't?
He's asking if it's okay.
Oh, or should I put it in the Flight Sim channel? Anything to do with Flight Sim, put it in the Flight Sim channel. General chat seems to get everything. Can we get a list of... Oh, okay. So he wants a list of the jets. I'm looking at those things as well. Nice to come across another streamer who sounds like they're enjoying it rather than being stuck so far up their own bums to be able to see their breakfast. Yeah. Look, look, this is my realistic flight, this one. So this was early on when it came out. This is my try to do it as realistic as possible. When I say realistic as possible, hello, I'm doing a U-Butte, absolutely brilliant flyby at the moment with a great livery. And my tail's stuck sideways again, crabbing. And we're looking for that sunrise. That's not realistic. Realistic would be you're stuck in the cockpit, having to look around. But I like my mods too. I've been modding since Microsoft Flight Sim 2002. I don't think I did anything in Flight Sim 2000. I don't know if there was any. 2004, it was a Century of Flight, I think. I went massive on mods there. Still can't see you, Brian. Sorry, mate. Must be around here somewhere. And then when Flight Sim X came out, I got so many mods in that I crashed the game, which was about 20 gig, and 20 gig back in 2006 was a lot of stuff. So yeah, it basically stopped working.
Back then, most hard drives were what, 40 to 100 gigabytes. 100 gigabyte would be a big.
Yeah. Yeah, 20 gig that was basically it.
Yeah.
I might have had a 300 or something. I've usually kept up pretty good with the computers.
Yeah.
Brian, I would suggest excuse me. I would suggest taking off from this runway down here at VTSE, but make sure, like jump out, jump back in. Make sure when you do click live, sometimes I see it still sits on all players flashing. So when you go through your options, you've almost got to double click on live to make sure that it clicks off all players. Because if you're still stuck on
live players, live weather, all the way.
Yeah, he did say he was on live, but I can't see him.
Yeah, I can't see him either.
No, but I can see a Denzel, so I know it's working. And if you want to take off from somewhere, I'm going right over VTSE. Other than that, you can just spawn straight back on me as well.
Yeah, so make sure you set the live in the main menu, not in the game. If you've got
Yeah.
the game, setting it live, it's too late.
Yeah, if you're in here and you can change your weather. Wait, I don't have weather because I can't change it. Oh yeah. If you can change your weather, even if you're pressing live, you're on a different set of circumstances and I can't see you. So I can only see if you're in live only. Alright, iBot says posted the flight paths and all the airports with the Flight Sim channel. Check that out if you want. Yeah, alright. Holy schmoly. Look at that. What were you flying? And you know what? I need to do that. Yeah, I need to actually do that with my my path. That would be actually really cool. I reckon if I can get a montage and like cut and paste them all together, although it'd be a bit hard because it'd be around the world thing, but make a nice big picture. There's the sun coming up. Oh, nice. Just about to get sunrise. Alright, Brian's going to try it again. Cool. I'm going to watch that sunrise. Got some ambient music to go with it. Yes, we do. That's pretty cool, iBot. I'm very impressed. So from Portland to... Wait, the bottom one, I'm missing a picture from where you actually finish. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures.
Oh, nice.
I'd say about 70% of it was turboprop aircraft. Yeah, because I'm looking at your flight paths, I'm thinking some of those are short runs, so you're not in like an airliner. One of my subscribers actually mentioned on one of my videos, the last video, he says, you should catch a airliner 747 back to Australia. Stop off over at Dubai on the way.
I wonder if somebody mentioned that to me as well.
50 hertz, I think it was.
Yeah, that's about right.
And you know, I'm not actually thinking that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to.
I mean, I can just go back to London and fly from there in a different aircraft, but I'm thinking that's actually not a bad idea. Alright, Brian, I think when I spawned on you the first time, it took so much time for me to load, it was laggy. I was way behind. But you have to be within 200 nautical miles, past 200 nautical miles. You wouldn't be that laggy. Look at my plane just sitting sideways. This is how the new autopilot does it. And when I can't actually press anything at the moment, so I come around here. When I turn off autopilot, you'll see it release that tail, and then I'll put autopilot back on and it goes nice and straight. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It might be me though, because look, I have lost a Denzel again.
Oh.
Alright, I will do it and see if Brian will show up.
Still got you on my screen.
Yeah, but I'm not picking up everything. So
You just disappeared.
yeah, I just went to East Asia and then we go back. And so what I'm doing is I'm basically asking West USA server to please look at all the local players. Alright.
Should be able to see the sun now.
Yeah, it's nice. Look at that. Oh, I'm getting that little flicker in there. That looks pretty nice. To be honest, that looks like a new screenshot if I've ever seen one. But I don't use this skin all the time, so I'm always going to have the same screenshot for this Hobart to Heathrow. So I got a Denzel back in. Do I have Brian? No. Why do I not have you? Alright, I'm definitely getting a Denzel. I'm going to watch that sunrise again. And I might actually take a picture there. Snap. Very nice. So I'm happy to have as many people as they like coming along with me. Like Brian's trying to get in here. I think last week I ended up with 6 other people. I think I had 4 caravans and they looked awesome all flying together. Oh, that looks nice. This is a really nice livery. I'm loading in now. Oh, okay. That does look nice. Let's get the sun right behind the tail there, shall we? How cool does that look? Sun shining through the windows. I do like this game. It is very pretty. And I must admit, I have seen so much more of the world doing this flight and my Concorde around the world trip, but the Concorde goes in at Mark II. You don't see as much. This, excuse me, this you get to see lots of stuff. Like,
Oh my god, sorry.
what?
Okay, that was... Check out my stream.
Whoa! What's wrong with... Do you have a pilot? You do?
Because I was
No.
in drone mode and it
Oh.
snapped.
Yes. What happens is, you go inside your plane, you can actually see what it's like from inside. And you do have your pilot. So here we go. Sitting in a... Whoops. Let's go down. Let's sit in one of these rear seats. There we go. So we've got our pilots in the front.
All I did though, that was just me swapping from outside.
Oh,
view.
from drone to...
Oh,
yeah.
I wasn't in drone view.
Oh, you weren't in drone view?
No, which is why I was so shocked.
Oh,
I
wow.
was in external view, and then went to that's what I saw. But being in drone view a few minutes ago must have triggered it.
Right. Richard is home now, he says. What plane are we, or where are we flying? So this is my weekly or bi-weekly fly out in the Caravan 208B. So I suggest you get the same thing here. I love how there's a flat earth Wikipedia ad underneath this video. No way. There's a flat earth. Those guys are all around the globe, you know.
Red please, Bravo, Papa 20, contact Bangkok Center on 120.5.
Alright, let my autopilot do that. Co-pilot.
120.5. Red please, Bravo, Papa
I might actually change back to the female co-pilot.
Bangkok
I changed to a male for
Bravo, Papa 20,
testing and I forgot to turn it back. Just to see if we get the same voice, male and female.
Please, Bravo Papa 20 Bangkok Center. Continue as planned. Altimeter 29 decimal
So
8.
nice. Ah, there we go. iBot has put in a picture. Flat Earth Wikipedia. Flat Earth model is an archaic conception of Earth's shape as a plane or disk. Many ancient cultures subscribed to flat Earth cosmography, including Greece until the classical period. Yeah, there are just some people who refuse to acknowledge that Earth could be a globe. On my way, dear, says Richard. Okay. Just took off from VTSE. Let's have a look. I'm going back to VTSE. I can't even see the airport there. Why am I having so much trouble seeing Brian today? Well, this looks nice in the sunlight. Check out the Flight Sim channel. I wasn't joking. Wait, what? Check out the Flight Sim channel. Oh, yeah, no, the pictures, yeah, sorry, I already looked at that. Yeah, no, awesome. Stupid people. Sorry. And it's not because I believe in what the science says, or but look, I have been in a plane where you can see the curvature of the Earth. I have flown like from Jakarta, Indonesia to Hawaii, where they get up so high that you can definitely see the curvature of the Earth. And you can't tell me that, you know, I've stood on the top of Mauna Kea mountain in Hawaii, and at 14,000 feet you can almost tell there's a curvature of the Earth.
I think even at sea level, it seems to me to be fairly obvious that it's got to be.
What I love though is there's a video recently that came out of a guy trying to prove that there was no curvature of the Earth using laser light. He said if you get somebody X amount of kilometers or meters or whatever it was with a pole at the same height, and I'm with mine here and I shine a light through that, if there's no curvature, we'll see the light. They shine the light and he's talking on the radio going, okay, you can turn the light on now, and he goes, I already have. And they're videoing it, and you can just see his face like realizing that they have just proved that there is curvature on the Earth. And he's like, it's just one of those, oh my god.
There was a similar thing that happened with the gyroscope as well.
Okay, Dr. B's default. If Dr. B's is coming into my stream, I'm not sure. The Caravan is a default plane, if that's what you're after. If you want the livery, it's in the stream description. Alright, so we may end up having a couple of people. Now I have noticed that, yeah, because because I stream a lot, and I also make videos, and you'll often see me at Sydney Airport, just testing and or making new videos for stuff that are coming out. You'll see some, I think the 747 came out today, 400. I got a 757 tomorrow. And I've got to make some more videos this afternoon because I'm running out of videos. I don't have the 767 yet, or I don't think I'm going to do a 787 since there's one in there. But what I might do is I might do the livery pack video, so I might actually show what you can get for the plane that already comes with Microsoft Flight Sim. And I'm going to do the 797. So you can see my plane's crabbing again. Alright, I've just got some loading screen there. I wonder if somebody just loaded on me. Or I passed a line. So what happens sometimes, you can see down the bottom, probably underneath my little Brett Plays thing, there's a screen. Oh, getting Afterburner working video, please. Yes, alright. I will get an Afterburner working video as well. But I will put... I've only got one more video. Actually, I've got two more videos in the bank. I've got one for tomorrow, the 757, and I've got a solo play, which I was saying solo, until Dr. B's, which I think is also Richard, isn't it? Caught me up in Sweden. So what I was saying was I stream, but sometimes I like to go for a joy flight. Oop, don't do that. Sometimes I like to go for a joy flight by myself, and people find me, and they join in. Which is like, yay, thank you. Alright, I'll do a simple one for the F-14, since that one came in really well. And it's very easy. Although Alex does have a how to add Afterburner. May also do the F-35 since that came over really well. And I did realise I haven't done a showcase video on the F-15. I only did the how to install. So I may look at how to do something like that, or once I actually install it. And I want to get the HUD working too. Yeah, thank you. Yes, okay, thanks. Alright, so if you want this livery, it's in the stream description. I've lost a Denzel again, so I reckon it's my... I can't see Brian, probably because of my dropping out of people.
I'm not seeing you though.
You don't see me?
No, I see you. I don't see Brian coming in.
Oh, you don't see Brian as well? Oh, okay, don't press your controller when you're not in the drone mode anymore. Makes you go flying everywhere. Alright, what do we got? 67 minutes. I've got plenty of time to meet up with people. We're still making our way to Bangkok. What was my fuel level? I'll go outside and have a look. 29%. Ooh, you know what? I might just back off the propeller pitch and the throttle. 41%. Okay, so I'm going to slow down a little and just let that fuel... Okay, so that's increasing my time. 69 minute ETA is actually now 70 because I've slowed down. But I want to make sure I got enough fuel to get there. Richard says, yeah, I watched it, but thought Brett could do one for people like me. Would that be people who speak English as a first language? Because, look, Alex is awesome, but he's got a very strong accent. And it can sometimes be hard to understand. So I've had to go back and forth on his video to watch it, but he's done very well. Brian says, how do you get the player name tags on? Alright, press escape, go to general, go to traffic. Let's do that right now. General, traffic, show name tags on. Real-time online is what I've got, traffic type. Okay, so I will see. So if we turn on our VFR and I zoom in, any other planes that come up with this plane icon, there's none in front of me. They are real-time traffic flying around. So there's got to be somebody coming in and around Bangkok. Maybe you've got to zoom in first. No. Is there no flights out of Bangkok? Is Bangkok closed? Hope not. Won't be the first airport we found that got closed. Yeah, usually you've got to be down quite low on the VFR to see other traffic. You can see it on your interior as well. Alright, so hopefully, Brian, that helped turn on your name tags for you. Let's get that mouse out of the way. Yeah, I'd say it's me. I am watching a Denzel stream. I've got my stream there, and I'm talking in my Discord chat. But, yeah, why I can't see anybody? We're struggling to actually stay connected. So I'll go to southeast. I'll sit there for a second. I don't think I'll meet anybody. I could. They've got to be within 200 nautical miles of you to show up. Alright, and now we'll go back. And it will reset West USA. So you've got a ping of 123. See if we can't get a Denzel show up again. So where are you currently? You said Thailand earlier, correct? Yes, we are over Thailand. So have a look in the VFR. So we've taken off from Phuket, which I flew from Singapore to Phuket in one go. That stream took a while. This is a 2-hour flight, and we're going to Bangkok. So Bangkok's in Thailand, isn't it? Oh, there's a Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're going to stay in Thailand. So what's on the left side there? Is that Myanmar or Burma, as it used to be known?
Yeah.
So are you over Myanmar? Did you take off from Myanmar? No.
I'm not 100% sure.
No. So all those islands you saw on your left there, that's Myanmar. Right. So VYME is Myanmar. VYBP, I think, is... Oh, you know what? Oh, where's that borderline? Just trying to get the actual border there. Right. So, actually, could have actually been Myanmar. Ranong. So it runs up from, looking at where... No, so it is around this airport here. And all of this is Myanmar, and all this side is Thailand. Might actually dislodge that and keep it off the screen so I can actually see where I am as well and get a bit of an understanding. So yeah, still in Thailand. Let's get that mouse out of the way, thank you. See if we can see Brian or Dr. B's popping in, so I can definitely see a Denzel. Again though, you got to make sure that you're definitely on a live settings. Otherwise, people who are on live settings see the live weather, and they can only see other people who can see live weather. Oh wow, look at that down there. It's nice. Let's get the drone mode happening. So this gives you a bit of a scale of just how sparse the skies are here. So I've lost all cloud. Sun's come up and all cloud's gone.
Yeah.
Do you know, we might have actually left...
That one.
Except that one, he says. We might have left... Oh, there's a few up above me. Okay, yeah. We might have left a lot of the monsoon area. Anybody know how high the monsoons go? Does it go all the way up to Bangkok?
Not 100% sure. I would have
Or was
thought
it
so,
just
but
the
I'm not 100%
islands?
sure.
Because the last few flights we've been having, we've been coming out of thunderstorms.
Every single time.
Every single time, yeah. Every time you click on it, it's thunderstorm, thunderstorm, thunderstorm. You guys Aussie or Kiwi? One or both?
Yeah.
I hear vowels, so I'm guessing the former. Alright, hey Brett, what's plane name in MSFS? If Dr. Bees is talking about the actual one I'm in, it's the Caravan 208B is what I'm in. So it's a Cessna 208B. It is a default plane, and I don't think you need to have premium to have this. I don't think it was a premium plane.
No, 90% sure it's not.
So Alan, yes, one Aussie, that'd be myself, and one Kiwi, that would be a Denzel.
Although I did come from Oz, so
He's born in the UK, grew up in Oz, lives in the New Zealand.
In the New Zealand, yes.
So that's why he sounds like a New Zealander. So the problem with the Falcon earlier was that I was using a too recent version of the converter. I don't know. It is very possible, iBot. It may be that the latest version is not working very well. So if you have an older version of the importer, try it. Don't click all the orange things. If you watch my F14 video when I first made a thing, I just clicked everything. You can't do that anymore. The importer's come a long way since then, and things will crash. And I just lost a Denzel. Man, I'm struggling to see, keep you guys on radar. It's probably why I can't see Brian. If Brian can see me, that'd be cool. I wonder if it's to do with me flying around in this drone. That looks so cool. And look at those mountains there. This is a part of the world that most people won't see. Yeah, I clicked on the red markers. Okay. One set of red markers that I would suggest you do not click is the missing values of the fuselage and wing length. Ignore that one. Try and leave that one out because it mucks up on a lot of aircraft. Unless you know exactly how large something is and you can go in and edit it manually, I wouldn't do it. Alan says, you still all live in the moon from where I am. Where are you from, Alan? I'm guessing it's somewhere in Europe.
I would have thought the US, maybe.
Or the US? Which one's closer? Yeah, I don't know. Look at that. That just looks spectacular. You can see...
Time for most Europeans.
Oh yeah, it's after midnight there now, isn't it? So is Dr. B's coming in as well? What am I in? I'm in Flight Simmer, so I should actually be in streaming chat to watch. Okay, I got a whole bunch of messages today when I came in. Oh, Thorgrim. He needs someone to organise his room. All his Legos in a tub. Isn't that the way? All my Legos on the shelf. I built it and put it on the shelf. It's there now. Alan is just north of London, UK. Well, mate, we're on our way.
Yeah, we are.
So I'm heading to Heathrow. So basically, obviously my flights, as you can see in the heading, says Hobart to Heathrow. And Adenzel's, I think, going to Cardiff.
Yeah, Cardiff International.
iBot, you guys are miles away from me as well. West coast of the USA for me, he says. Okay, cool. So the time zone would be a little bit more friendly for you, I guess. Evening? Actually, what time is it in LA or the west coast? Alan, or as we call it, North London. London.
North London.
North London. We're going to North London. All right. Let's get a time zone map up. Where are we in the west coast? It's somewhere around 3:47 p.m. Yep, okay. At least that's what I make it out to be. I don't know whether you guys get a daylight saving change. 4 p.m. Yep. That was pretty close. We're still going over another city. It's getting a bit more built up here. Thailand. You got a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Another runway down there. Let's bring this back in. Oh yeah, we actually need to click on...
Almost horizontal
Whoa.
with me now.
And I can't see you again. So I am flying sideways. Well, my plane is going down. What happened there?
Down.
Whoa. Did my autopilot do the same thing yours just did?
Shouldn't have. I did.
Oh, I must have turned off autopilot. No, I actually bumped it. Oh, did I put my controller too hard and squeeze the button? Yeah, maybe. Oops. Brian says he sees
yeah.
me.
That's almost exactly what I did. We'll be lucky to get that working again.
No, it's working.
Just caught it in time.
I'm level. I turned off autopilot straight away. But, oh my god, that was a bit of a hiccup. Alright, so I've got 1 more hour of flying. Brian says he sees me. Alright, so I am going to... Oh man, I'm going to go back here and do one more time. I don't want to sign out because then I've got to work out how to sign back in. Okay, sit there for a second. Sorry, Brian, I would have bumped off and I will come back in a second. So I'm getting a 190 millisecond for West USA, so not doing so well. Alright, I see a Denzel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can... Wait, where's... How do you do a friend request? Am I missing some things? Alright, I just reset that. Oh no, friend request is up the top. Duh. Let's see if we can see Brian. I can't see Brian. So that we can actually see some of these people. So I'm going to come into here and I'm going to go... Oh, there's 07. Alright, I'm going to make a invite to group. Go back. A Denzel. Invite to group. Go back. I'll create a new group. Oh, Dr. Bees, are you coming in? It's on the home page, but I'll invite you so you actually show up. There we go. Alright, hopefully it won't keep bumping in and out, and you guys should get an invite. But Microsoft Flight Sim, these sometimes are not overly successful.
The friend invites normally work, but the other stuff is
Yeah,
very,
but
very
keeping them together sometimes. See, group invitation is sent. I often get that pop out.
yeah.
Drop out. There we go. Dr. Bees has joined your group. Okay, very good.
There we go.
But he was actually loading in. Okay, I don't see Brian yet. Brian might need to accept that group. I see you and a Denzel. Okay, a Denzel is...
Feeling. How are you able to and change your weather, Brian? You go up to
Yeah, just check. You come at the top.
menu up the weather icon.
What does the weather icon look like? It's disappeared.
Online. It's a cloud. It's a cloud.
Oh yeah, so if you've got the cloud icon up here, you're not on live only. So let us know if you've got that. You're saying he was in live, but you can't just go drop down and click live. Got a Scoot, do you guys have a Discord?
Yep.
Yes. So in the link in the description, there is a Discord there, which I have actually now got a decent community of people who are like-minded, like to fly, like to mod, and get out there and do stuff. So Discord link is in my description here. You're welcome to join. Subscribe to my channel too if you haven't already, and then you can see future stuff. Alan, I think I've seen your name before. Subscribe to Denzel's too.
Oh, yes, please.
I'll have to, do I have your link in here? I probably should. If I don't, I could get it and put it in this description permanently. It's definitely on my my YouTube channel. For channels I work with, I've already got a Denzel there. Alright, that would be your channel description there. Let's do some quick editing. Alright, it's also in the About section of your channel. Yes! Cheers, night. Okay, see you, Alan. Have a good night. I'll have a good flight. Yeah, I will. Thank you. Alright. Alejandro John, is that a Boeing plane? No, it's a Cessna. Definitely in the Cessna 208B Caravan. So this guy, let's see if we can click on my screen again and actually get this to come back behind. Thank you. So this guy is actually a fairly small, what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people. I don't think we have a rear seat in this one. Understandable. Have a great day. All right. Cheers. All right. Had to get a drink of water there. So Brian, how do we go? You see a Denzel and myself, but we don't see you. So I'm guessing you've not gone to the main menu and chosen live flying. You've only chosen it up the top here where you have the cloud and you drop down, you press live. Well, we're not on that one. So we're locked into live. We can't change anything. I'm at 25% fuel.
I'm running really low on fuel too at the moment. Doesn't help that we've got a headwind.
I was just thinking, I need to check my wind. No, I got a tailwind.
What? Really?
No, wait. Is that where it's coming from? There's a point to where it's
the
coming
arrow
from?
points.
Ah, crap, I got a headwind. 8 knot headwind.
Yeah, mine's sort of 12 to 13 at the moment, which is not good at all.
Alright, iWatt, hopefully that works for you. Trying the Falcon with an older version of the converter. Very cool.
Not much in the way of airfields around, yeah. Slightly concerned.
Yeah, got one coming up I could divert to and pick up if I need to.
Actually have to back off.
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to park that there for a moment and I'm going to run down to the back of the plane and I'm going to go to the toilet. 2 coffees and the pilot needs to go. I'll be back in a second.
Can't let anybody press button while he's away. Where's the... It's... How are we still... Let's go back right off the throttle then, but we're still doing reasonably well speed-wise. Oh no, there it is, it's slowed down. to see before the crash how well we would have done. Need to do some testing with that autopilot. The structural damage and all that turned it up.
Alright, I'm back. Turns out this plane doesn't have a toilet in the back.
You have to open a window.
So, had to open the door. If it got all windy, that's why. Let it hang out. Wash it off later. Alright. I lost a couple of viewers then. Oh, what a shame. They all disappeared when I went to the toilet. Like, oh well, he's not talking. Hopefully they didn't fall out the door when I did that. Sucked out. Alright. So I got a 48-minute flight and I'm running on 24% fuel. So technically I've got 19% fuel because once it gets to 5%, that's it. Ooh. Do I risk it for the biscuit? I only started on 50%. So yes, I am going to because I got this far on 26%. And I only have to go this far. Can I get that on 20%? Oh man, that is going to be so close. Yeah, I reckon I can get there with about 6 or 7%.
I'd say you're going to get there with more than that even.
Yeah.
I am at 28% and I'm really not sure how it's going to go.
So iBot says, yeah, so I'm flying the Falcon and it appears to actually turn now, but the throttle is somehow reversed. I throttle up and it slows me down. And when I throttle down, I rocket forward. Use your flaps. You've got to have your flaps all the way up and then you can go forward. So what it's doing is, if your flaps are down a bit and you throttle up, it's using thrusters down, and sometimes if you pull back on the stick, your thrusters work forward, backward, left and right. So it seems to be built a model with thrusters all the way around it. And depending on how you pull back on your stick or push forward, it uses thrusters to do that. So there is no aerodynamics on that. So you can vertically take off. I don't know if I had that on my video. That's basically flaps all the way down and then throttle up, but don't use your stick or your yoke because that mucks it up. I got a Denzel, but I have no Dr. B's or no... Okay, hang on, someone's chatting in the other channel. Alright, I'm next to you in flight, can you see me? No. So, Dr. B's, if you're watching... you're actually in my channel. Make sure you are on live players, live traffic, live weather. If you're on anything else, such as all players, I can't see you. So if you go up the top here, and you've got the little cloud where you can actually change the weather to live or to other stuff with the drop down menu, you're on the wrong settings. I won't be able to see you until you're actually on the same settings. It's kind of something that means that everybody who comes in has to be on 100% realistic settings. So if we're in a storm, you're in a storm as well. Otherwise we won't see you. iBot says I throttle up and slows me down, and when I throttle down I rocket forward. Yeah, there's kind of somewhere in between, like halfway I think is almost stable. It's such an interesting thing to mess around with. Yeah, it is. Even if it's just going all over the place, it's funny to look at. Look, once you work out how it actually is controlled, it's a bit of fun. I wouldn't do any long journeys in it though. That being said though, it really gets going, and it can climb. Like I had it up over 140,000 feet. Then you see the curvature of the Earth. Alright, hopefully Dr. Bees is just checking his settings and going, oh yeah, I'm on all players. I'm hoping that's what happened to Brian. Where are you, Brian? Can you actually see me? Because he said before, I see you in a Denzel. We can't see you. was just about to say I can hear another plane, but no, it's my music changed. And it had a bit of a hum to it. Oh, I'm getting some turbulence. We're going over the mountains, aren't we? Yeah. We just got off the edge of the mountains. Oh, I'm getting out over the water now. Oh, not quite. Achievement unlocked. Hydroplaning. I just got an achievement. Yay for me. Hydroplaning. What is hydroplaning, I'm wondering?
As far as this game goes, I'm pretty sure that's the achievement for flying through rain.
What?
Sure.
It's not raining.
No, that's how I got it too.
But I am getting a lot of turbulence and I'm flying sideways. Turn off that turn off that
Please, Bravo Papa 20
autopilot.
leaving my airspace radar service. Terminated squawk 7000. Frequency change
Squawk
approved.
7000. Brett plays Bravo Papa 20.
Frequency change. Approved Brett plays.
Oh, frequency change. I forgot to say that. Brian, I'm loading back in. When I saw you before, you were going in and out, and Denzel wasn't. Oh, maybe it's me.
Southeast of Victor Tango Bravo November.
Maybe, except
Request flight following.
Brian either.
Oh, you didn't see Brian either. Okay.
Please, Bravo Papa 20Y in
Oh,
approach.
hang on.
Squawk 655.
All right. Telling Dr.
057.
Dr. B's how you actually change those settings is when you're about to load in and you've got your weather, click on that and you'll see that there are options for either all players or live players. All weather, live, custom weather, so I think it's called presets.
Copy Brett plays Bravo Papa 20.
So presets or live. As soon as you change to live players, it'll actually automatically grey that out. You can't change it. And make sure you got live traffic as well. That way you'll see real planes that are actually flying in this area, which you've got to be zoomed in on the VFR to see that.
Yeah.
I'm going near Ginger. G-I-N-G-A, Ginger. That could potentially be an airport if I needed to. No, there's no airport there. 23% fuel. I'm doing all right. All right, loading back in. Look, make sure you're doing the same, Brian, because we're having trouble seeing you. iBot nearly did his pants when it started accelerating. Oh my god. Yeah, when it gets going, it gets going. Well over 1200 knots in like 20 seconds. Yeah. Hey, I've got Brian. Okay, I can see you now. And Dr. B's has left your group because he restarted. So, Brian is in a DA62, which I think is the two propeller underwing plane. Is that right? Let's get our cameras working there. Drone time. All right. I got you, Brian. You're 6 o'clock. Denzel's 2 o'clock. Yeah, Denzel's off to my 4 p.m. now, I think. 3:30. Yeah, I think we're actually overtaking him a bit.
Yes,
Very cool. So was it the the live settings was the problem there, Brian? Is that actually what did it? Because sometimes we have trouble. People realise, oh, you've actually got to click those settings on the way in, not just inside press live. All right. You are welcome to come and chat with me in the Discord chat, or if you are not interested in actually chatting but you want to hear the live voice rather than have the replay going, depending on how many screens you've got open, you can actually come in with your microphone muted like Dr. B's is and just chat in my Discord. Normally I chat though while I'm streaming in the streaming chat, but there is also a flight simulator channel there for chatting. Cool, I got some company escorting me. So I'm flight level 8,000 feet. Let's see how fast we are going. 145 knots true airspeed. How are you going, Denzel? What's your true airspeed? Ooh.
113.
Are you diverting?
No, but I am.
Oh, look at that racy green livery you got.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's what you need to do when you got a red one that needed repairs.
Except, yeah.
You see, Brian just jumped backwards. I reckon he took a picture. What happens is when you take a picture, it takes a snapshot and freezes your plane for a second. It's kind of pretty cool. You really notice it when you do it in the Concorde, because if you freeze for a second, you really go a long way back. Alright, I am feet wet. Oh yeah, I want to see what that achievement was. So, go to Steam. So I've got Flight Sim under Steam, so I get achievements for Steam. Whoops. Accumulating... Hang on, let's go back on that. Instead of there. Accumulating 50 hours of flight time in rainy weather. Seriously? What rain do you see here? There must have been enough moisture in the air for it to count. Nice tight formation there, Brian. Very good. That's one plane I haven't actually flown much of. Let's chase him down with a drone. So I noticed these things have got little step things on the side, which is pretty cool. Obviously that's to stop you from walking on the wing. That's pretty cool. Very sleek looking plane these, like a teardrop. That's awesome. A little bit harder to fly a drone level when he's moving, and he's probably hitting turbulence as well. That's actually a very nice plane, very aerodynamic. Whoa, he's taking a picture, I think. Went racing back. How's Dr. B's going? He must be loading back in or trying to find us. Can't see him yet.
But anybody else, your stream is paused on my screen.
My stream has paused on your stream.
On my screen.
Your screen. Did you press pause? Or
No,
spacebar?
It's doing the circle thing.
Oh, because it is saying good connection at the moment.
Probably just
Catching up?
the one thing. Dropped you down to 3. Yeah, that must be connection between Australia and New Zealand, YouTube, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It is moving around on mine, so, okay.
Just let me know.
Nothing I can do about it.
No.
Actually. I think though, what's your ETA?
It's going to get completely stuffed up by me landing for fuel.
Oh, you are going to go for fuel?
I am going to go for fuel because I think I'm going to end up running out over the ocean. Yeah, ETA is 46 minutes at the moment.
Oh, I'm at 36, just got to 35. But 149 knots. Am I still getting that headwind? Yeah, 9 knot headwind, 21% fuel. I should be okay.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay. It will be an eventful stream if you're not though, because that's one crash for me and still 1 hour fuel for you.
Alright, I can divert to VTBS if I can't make it all the way. So I can actually go to VTSU, which is on the way in. Okay, so that's good. So as soon as I hit land, there's a little airport there. Okay, so it's not a complete loss, but I am down at 41% throttle, and I've got my mixture down and my prop pitch down as well. iBot skimming the ground at 1,000 knots with an incredibly unstable airframe is an experience for sure. You should try it in the F15. F15 is a nice stable airframe, and if you've seen my F15 versus F14 video, flying at 1,000 knots to the ground down the coastline is an absolute joy. So much fun. Even better when you put on some rock music. Or some dance music, or whatever you got. Something that has a bit of a beat. So all my music is YouTube royalty-free stuff. All comes from their library. At the moment it's just ambient music, because it seems to work well for this type of video. But if I got something that's going fast, that'll be rocky or a bit of a beat. Because it seems appropriate. Like when I was flying the MiG-21 into Moscow the other day, in my video that I released, I forgot to put the music on to start off. As soon as we got down the ground and doing 700 knots at about 300 feet off the trees, you got to have fast music. It just looks right. I usually listen to rock. So sweet. Do you know what? I don't normally have that on this, but I am going to change to a bit of rock music. So I'm going to get a bit of a beat going. Just some gentle stuff, not too loud. Hopefully that's coming over all right, and we'll just get some generic stuff going. All right, where'd Brian go? There he is. Very nice. I'm still crabbing though. Oh, that's because of the headwind. Okay, I can understand that. But I find that autopilot sits this tail like this nearly all the time, and sits sideways. It's almost like I need to trim my tail. Oh, look, it worked. Whoops. I left the group.
Oh no.
Well, I can still see Brian. Okay, so my tail trim didn't fix, but I think it actually did move there. So this is actually copyright-free music. So this is from YouTube. So I get it from their library. The only way they can complain about it, I'll just reset my autopilot there, is if they decide that it is no longer copyright-free. As in the creator decides, I want to change my music copyright license, please. Which is a bit of a shame, but I think YouTube is actually pretty good with, they'll go, you can actually edit this music out. And since it came from their library in the first place, there we go, flight of 2. I don't know where Dr. Bees has gone. I think he's coming. Oh, he's chatting in the other chat. Alright. I'll move to that one. Okay, all players, no, live players, not all players, live players. Okay, I'll click on you. So, Dr. Bees, you've got all players. You need live players, live traffic, live weather. It won't let you. You can't do that in-game. You've actually got to do it outside in the main menu before you load in. So once you're in, you're stuck. Yes, it's faded out. So when you actually are loading in, before you actually load into your plane, you actually need to have the ability to go all players. Yeah, it's still faded out, is it? Sorry, live players. Click on your all players again and then try and go to live players, see if it'll change. Or press live weather out there. So it's in the main menu. I've got Brian going up and over the top of me there. You got the handbrake on? Wait. Oh, you've landed. Oh, mate. I missed that. Where are you? Oh, no. You're not even on my, my radar again. Alright, so you've got a picture there. Can you change the bottom one to live weather? Why are you not online then? Make sure you're actually signed in and online. You should have that live players thing available to click on. He's going to restart. Okay. Because that's what I'm guessing. You can't be signed in and not have that option.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back here. Stop typing in. Gotta remember, if I'm going to click on Discord, I've got to click back on the flight sim to actually be able to get back in. Alright, we're at 20% fuel. You can only use 15 of that. So I always lose out on that extra 5%. I'm definitely over the water. I'm going to be... I'm going to be skimping it. Alright, have I lost Brian? Oh, don't tell me I've lost everybody now. I have two. Alright. My turn to just do a quick change of servers. Go to Southeast Asia for a second. Oops. Let it load that. And go back to West USA, and hopefully people will pop up and Brian will have flown past me because I paused doing that.
120.5. Red blaze up 20.
Oh, it only just contacted Bangkok Centre. Okay.
Bangkok Center.
There we go. I got a Denzel on the ground behind me. Oh, you diverted over to the coastline. Okay. And there's Brian above me. 53 miles. Descend and maintain 1700. Expect vectors. Excuse me? Oh, that's Mentari. Oh, okay. 29.91 is what I've already got, but thank you. Alright, so I'm watching a Denzel stream there as well. Hey, I've seen Chunk's gone over and visited you. Very cool.
1,700 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 3 left approach Mentari 727.
So you're calling out a fuel truck there?
Yep.
Cool.
Hopefully he doesn't just straight through me airplane like that.
Yeah, or... Oh, it's only a small airport. I was going to say, or drive around the block half a dozen times before they actually turn up. Here it comes. I'm not going to go through that gap there, is he? It's going to go around.
It's gonna go all the way.
I don't have you on my scope anymore. Maybe because you've parked and turned your plane off.
Possibly, yeah, I still see you.
Can you?
I think we should be able to see that on the screen pretty soon.
Oh yeah. No, I should be able to see the ground. Alright, see if that truck comes through you.
Certainly thinking about it. Hey, okay.
Oh, he's going really slow.
Yeah. Sure. Even 60% I thought should have been enough. Nice. That's good.
You took 60% fuel, did you?
Beforehand, I'm taking 80% now because it just went through it so quick. There's no way it should have been.
Still getting an 8-knot headwind. Got Brian racing ahead. I think he's going to go and check out the airport by the looks of it. Got a bit of a twang in this music. Excuse me, I have a quick snack. Haven't had breakfast yet. What is it? 11:22. Oh wait, I did have breakfast. Oh, that's the problem. You eat early. You feel hungry again. You can't turn that Cessna around there.
Probably could have. So I've been the truck that should move out of the way. Just send so much back things. How does that get into
19% fuel. I wonder if I should do some more fuel saving. Maybe. 150 knots to the ground. Oh wow.
Thanks, guys.
Through the truck. Truck doesn't exist anymore. Oh, he's going to let you go there too.
Yep.
Alright. I have actually backed off a bit. Now. I'm going to put a Denzel's YouTube link in my description. In case you want to go and check him out. Press save. There we go.
Popped into my YouTube and subscribed. Thank you, John. No, still there.
Yeah, he jumped in a little while ago. Alright, so iBot, sorry I haven't been listening. Oh yeah, so I'm converting the MB326 and it says there's no interior model found. Any idea what's going on? You can ignore that, it will say that a lot. It's not liking something, but it does actually work.
Well, this makes really enthusiastic.
Wow, they're really moving now.
You guys push me all the way to the runway.
Are you going to press stop? You actually need to stop, otherwise it'll just keep going backwards. You can go left and right, so you can turn you around for you.
That's hilarious. Right.
So I'm guessing you're getting a departure straight out. Oh, you didn't go all the way.
No, you didn't look at it.
That's pretty cool. So iBot, yeah, look, I wouldn't worry about that thing that comes up at the moment. It's early days on that new part of the converter, and it doesn't see them all the time, but it is still working. Okay, Dr. B's in Discord has said it's fixed, so I'm guessing... Wait, okay. Do I see you now? Did you click on me? Or are you taking off from somewhere? Oh, loading in, yes. Well, I don't see you if you're not loaded in, but... There you go.
Bangkok Center, Red Blaze Bravo Papa 20. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Hey, there we go. Dr. B's is over there in a Cessna 208B.
Red Blaze Bravo, Papa 20 Bangkok Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Charlie
Cleared through
airspace,
Charlie
that's all.
airspace, Red
Okay.
Blaze Bravo Papa 20.
18% fuel. Let's have a look at where we are. If we're going down, we're going down the water. No, we'll be right. 18%, so what do I got? 13 to play with. 13% should be fine. I should have actually taken off with about 65% because and counted for headwind. Because 50% would get me to probably the outside of this ring here, but you cannot use all 50%. You can only use, oh, you have to have 5% still in there. At least that's what happens. The engine turns off with 5% left. So not cool. Actually, I don't look like I'm that far away from it now. "20 minutes. 47 nautical miles. Not a problem. What was I worried about? I'm going to fix up that. Whoa. Turned off autopilot, and I... oh, because I fiddled with my trim. Okay. That was not cool. I fiddled with my trim while I had autopilot on, and when I turned off autopilot, it tilted me over to the left. Although, very much like what you did.
It's definitely some... Oh, what is autopilot doing?
Chasing me down by the looks of it.
No, autopilot thinks it's a great idea to try and climb at 25 degrees for some reason.
Oh, and it's going up. Yeah, yeah.
No, it's going back up again.
Vertical speed set to maximum.
And try. No, I haven't even touched.
Alright, Dr. B's down there. Oh man, this music gets going a bit loud, doesn't it? Let's turn that down a fraction. Although, that's not too bad. Well, let me know how the music going. Is that too loud? Is my voice too loud?
Flight director's really confused.
Alright, so a Denzel's YouTube thing is set. I can save that now. So if you want to see what's happening in a Denzel, that's the other voice you can hear in the chat. He's flying around somewhere behind me. Although I can't see you. That's weird. Because I can see Brian and I could see Dr. B's. He was below me a second ago. Let's get that drone happening. Oh, I think I'm loading in Bangkok. Oh yeah, look at the frame rate dropping. It's down to 12. Okay. I might sit inside. Where are we? We are 41 nautical miles, and I'm guessing that I am now downloading Bangkok scenery as quickly as my internet will allow me. The closer I get. It's actually not doing too bad. It's only jumping up to about 3 megabit per second. Problem is when you bring it in at 4K, now I've changed my settings from ultra to high because it doesn't handle it quite as well, especially the more stuff I put in. I'm back at 26 frames a second, 27, okay. YouTube doesn't like any more than 30 anyway for this streaming. It's a bit of a shame. Where'd Dr. B's go? Ah, lost you guys. Are there any points of interest we should see at Bangkok? And don't say the little dancing boys. I'm not interested in anything like that.
There is the, oh god, what's it called? Wat Po or something, which is a, temple.
A temple, alright.
Yeah.
Well,
125.2 for Brett plays Bravo.
I'm sure I've got the fuel for it.
Bangkok
17%.
Bravo, Papa 208,000 feet.
So bear with me, everybody. I'm going to quickly put on. Is it traffic that we can see? No. How do we actually see the information? Miscellaneous. Pilot avatar. No. Data, here we go. Live multiplayer on there, blah blah blah. Photogrammetry. Why is my photogrammetry off? Did I lose internet? Oh man. So that's why it's not looking quite as... I got Bing data but not photogrammetry. Oh, that's gonna...
Yeah, my internet seems to have taken a dump as well. I can't even get onto the YouTube anymore.
Right.
I'm trying Reddit as well, and that's just sitting there loading.
Bear with me, guys. We're going to put the photogrammetry back on. For some reason that was off. And how do I find the monuments? That's what I'm after. Just find out where those things are. It might be under assistance. So hopefully this doesn't crash the stream. But we've just changed over to photogrammetry to make sure we got all the 3D buildings coming into Bangkok ready as well. But, well, that took a little longer than I was planning.
It's actually working fine.
So I want to go and check out some of these things. There we go. Notifications. Objects. No objectives. Software tips. No, I don't want any of those. I'll have to get someone else to actually let me know about that. So there's Dr. B's again. Where do I find to turn on points of interest?
Whoa, don't know about in-game.
Oh yeah, is it up here? There we go. What's this? Travel? No, travel to. Objectives. Navlog. Fuel. AI control. No, thank you. Checklist. Camera. It's my HTC. It's my VFR. No, okay. Well, look, we'll go and have a fly over now that we've got photogrammetry running. I didn't even realise it was off, but Bing Maps was on. So basically we were getting satellite pictures, but what we weren't getting was the 3D buildings, which there probably wasn't any back over Thailand there. Alright, got another plane over to our left. There it is, up high. See these flashing lights over here. So that's actual real traffic. So that is a actual flight that is running at the moment. There's another one. So now we're getting a few. Oh, we got one coming in behind us. Oh, I think somebody's going to race us into the airport. Alright, Dr. B's is behind with the caravan. How did you get there so quick? You were over the city a moment ago. Alright, there's Brian. He's coming back around as well. Very cool. So these are my escorts for today, or fellow flyers. It's a shame you guys don't show up on the map on my VFR in green. That would be nice. Like it does on the main big map.
Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't do that.
Well, I guess it would be a lot of information to have to be transporting back and forth very quickly.
Yeah, the information already is though, because they're already showing the nameplates and all that. It's just a matter of putting it on.
But not on... Yeah. Yeah. Would be nice.
And as you said, they're already showing it on the main map.
Yeah, yeah, just put it onto here. Or show me the main map, put it on here. So I can see where people are.
Yeah.
Alright, we might end up needing to descend as well. But I might have a bit of a circle around, so I've got a little bit of extra fuel while we're waiting for a Denzel to catch up. Although, you know what? I can't see you. Yeah, I got no name tag for you. I got it for the others.
So you and Dr. B and...
Yeah, Dr. B's is finally getting the hang of this, he says. In Discord. Alright, how'd you go, iBot? Did you convert your MB326? There's about 4 different models of that. It's quite nice. Actually, that is almost brilliant inside. It's by the same guys that made the MB339. Was it Indio Foxtrot Tech or something? Fox Tech? Oh, a little bit of lag there. Probably getting a bit more photogrammetry. It might be up at the city there. That's when we'll get lag. So nobody's commented as how to get my points of interest back in while going, so maybe I will do that. I might actually do that for another flight. Turn it back on so when we're going over places that have somewhere to look at, it would be cool to have those. Alright. Oh, I was going to say 0177 and his name tag disappeared. Or Brian in the 017738. Dr. B's got the caravan as well, yep. Alright, what I might do is dislodge VFR. Oh, way over that side. Yep, you can actually pop off the screen for a bit. And I will keep it there, and let's get a bit of outside view. Where's that other caravan? It's behind me? Where'd Dr. B's go? I can hear him coming. There he is, I'm underneath him. Alright. Default skin is what Dr. B's comes over as. I either don't have what skin he has, or that's actually how it is, that's what he's chosen. So if you want to be able to show the same livery on two different planes, you do need to have the same livery in your pack. Alright, welcome to Bangkok. Now, I might just do a quick circle around the airport and see what we can see, and then descend. Maybe. Still, I wouldn't mind being a little bit lower there. So what I might do, I'm going to take it down to 5,000. Alright, hopefully that'll maintain my 143/144 knots. It is going a little bit faster. It's supposed to actually take it as easy as possible. There we go. Sticking with the airspeed, 123.5 knots. So I'm guessing Bangkok is formed around this river. A lot of cities are like that. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah. Very hard to pronounce river. Tried pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Find the words. It sounds easy to pronounce. I tried to make sense of it.
The Chao Phraya River.
That sounded like a pretty good attempt.
C-H-A-O, yeah, Chao. No, Phraya. There's a P-H. P-H-R-A-Y-A. Phraya. Chao Phraya River.
Because Phuket is PH as well.
Okay, so it would be Phraya. Yeah.
Freya, yeah.
Oh, okay, so there's a riverfront. Is that? I'm just looking at this, some sort of monument and stuff. You know, let's go and have a look around here. Still don't know where this airport is. So, watch my frame rate. We're sitting at 38 frames a second. Sorry, YouTube. I know you want me to sit at 30 and under. Yeah, it's complaining. But hopefully my stream's coming across nice and strong. It says it's got good condition. So much for under 30 frames a second, but you watch when I get right over the city, CBD, I reckon we'll pop down below 10 or 15 frames a second. Sometimes you can't win. Let's turn that off the top of the screen. While we got that, thank you. I got a Brian there. Where's Dr. B's? Below me, yep, okay. So I'm still getting down to 5,000, I am, yep, okay, cool. So I actually do need to speed back up here. Otherwise I will continue and I will stall. So back to 43%, that'll do, thank you. Very nice, look at this place. Very detailed. If you've ever played Flight Sim X and you come over to this, you really will appreciate the eye candy that this has. It just looks so nice. I might actually ask for permission to land here now, because I don't think my guy's actually done that. 15% fuel, I'll be right. So, wait, what is the airport code that we're going to? Can't remember. VTBD. Bangkok International, of course. Alright, I'll let co-pilot take that.
20 is 16 miles south with golf to land.
Shall be back shortly.
Red Breeze Bravo, Papa 20 Tower.
Double lane bridge down there.
In runway 3 left. Altimeter 29.940.7.
Straight in runway 3 left. Oh, could not have got much better than that. Thank you very much. Now I seem to have minimized this. What was my wind? 7. So headwind at 7. Alright. Probably should see exactly where we are. 5 minutes, okay, so I am going to... I am crabbing still. Let's try and undo that. Alright, so I have mucked up my trim. Have I? Yes, I have. Wrong way. Back that way. Whoa. Okay, that was a bit unsettling. So I've actually mucked up my trim by playing around with it while we were in autopilot, so I've mucked that up. Is my autopilot going to get me back there? No, it's not. Whoa, we're upside down. Whoa, we're going to crash here. I'm going to stop that and work out what it is I have done. I am doing the same as what... Okay, I'm going to pause that because I have done exactly the same as what... I can't turn that over. How do I do that? Sorry everybody, I'm going to actually bring that back up, try and work out what I pressed to kill it.
Clear to land runway 3 left Red Blaze Bravo Papa 20.
Alright, that's a crash. Wow. Has anybody ever had that happen before? Why is it still moving? You're supposed to be stopped.
Bangkok approach Red Blaze Bravo Papa 20 is type Cessna Caravan 900 miles southwest of Victor Tango Lima Alpha 2,800 feet. Request
No, I'm just falling down. I'm going to have to reset that and work out what has happened. It's just... It's going nuts.
7555 Red Blaze Bravo Papa 20.
So Denzel had the same problem with his autopilot and it crashed him. I cannot get this to fly level. Can someone tell me what's going on? Now that's an end to a stream that kind of is weird. Why am I just hurling through the air? Have I lost all control? Am I now a missile? I've lost all control. So anybody else had that problem?
Whoa.
Look at my speed. I'm now doing 400 knots. Like,
What the hell? What did I miss?
I don't know. I turned off autopilot and it just chucked a hissy fit.
Wow.
So I did fiddle around with my trim on this, and for some reason... Alright, now I've got it working. Yes, no? Oh, because pause. Look at it. You cannot... It's just...
This has been a cursed stream.
Right, so Denzel had the same problem. He turned his autopilot off. I can't pull up. I can't stop spinning for some reason.
They really need to fix this stuff.
So you turn off autopilot and your plane just goes for an absolute
Yeah, see, mine was kind of
nuts.
the other way around. I was having the opposite problem. I think it's very much related. That is strange.
I'm not liking that. Yeah, no, look at it, just rolling.
Bangkok approach, Brett plays Bravo Papa 20 is type Cessna Caravan.
Okay. I'm going to reset that and I'm going to start again from that last airport nearby. iBot is back. iBot, you come into an absolute S-storm.
Yeah.
You turn off autopilot and the thing just goes, I'm going to turn you into a missile and you're a dart now and you're just going to go flying to the ground. Alright, that's where everybody else is, but I'm going to actually just take off from this one and finish that last bit. And I need to see if I can actually get it going. I got you here. Alright, he came in as well as a rival. So make sure you're on live. And I want to show you what this is. So when I go to flight conditions, you got to have live plays, live traffic, and live, that automatically comes live. I'm saying it's something to do with my trim. That's the only thing I changed. But turned off autopilot and it just did
Nothing you should have done that.
nothing. I can't
And
undo it.
Autopilot is supposed to reset your trim to whatever the autopilot set it to. It's
I
not
turned
supposed to go back.
Yeah, and I turned it back on and it was all over the place. So I was missiling down into the ground. So just throwing me all over the place. So not happy with autopilot updates. Thanks, Asobo. So I'm going to do that last thing.
Let me
Revel High. What's that? Revel Ho 91 says hi. Yep. You've come into the end of my stream where I was trying to land in Bangkok, but as soon as I turned autopilot off, it missiled into a spiral that just couldn't control it. So automatic crash. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So I'm going to take off from a local airport right nearby and I'm going to finish my actual land into. Now, I've got nothing in the back to turn sideways, nope. I'll turn that park brake off. We'll see if when we take off here we spiral. No, flight resumes normal. So something mucked up. Check your trim. Yeah, I did change my, what I thought was my rudder trim. Not my trim for up and down, and yeah, it might have happened, but even when I put it back either way or put autopilot back on, it still didn't fix it. So yes, it should have, but no, it didn't. And then what was happening was I was just spiraling in the air and basically turned into a cannonball. So I don't have anybody in my game yet. The other players that were here are at 108%. Well, I don't have that problem with the fuel anymore. But you know what? I'm actually going to go back to where I was, which was about 17%. 16 will do. There we go. So I've got to get it back to where I was.
Brad Place, Bravo Papa 20, radar contact 2 miles north of Victor Tango Sierra Uniform, 1,400 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
So Revel Ho, yeah, I mucked up with my rudder trim. So not my, we can turn those flaps off. So not my normal trim, but my rudder. My trim was automatically moving around. I was never on autopilot, but it was struggling. So your trim was actually going up and down?
Yeah, trim, autopilot uses trim.
No, he said it was automatically moving up and down. I was never on autopilot, but I was struggling.
Okay.
Do you have a controller? Maybe you bumped... Yeah, look, I did actually change. So the only thing I know that I did different there was I changed my thumb twist from... So I got one for trim, so I can go up or down. You can see that moving there. And I got one for what it was meant to be rudder left and right. I realised it was all the way over to one side, so I put it back in the middle. And I'm sure that's what it was. It had to be. But even when I changed it back and even pressed autopilot, nothing would let me undo it. So it just became a missile. Yeah, minus 100% to 100%. Yeah. So I changed it from like 100% back to what would be 0. But then that's what mucked it up. So I'm using the X55 Rhino Saitek. And you know what? I'm actually going to make sure that I'm on the West USA server again, because I've lost you guys. So I'm just going to go east. Wait a second. But Denzel had the same problem today. Wait, that West server, I'm getting 233 millisecond ping. No wonder I'm actually struggling to see anybody. We'll see what we can find. You can use the 7 and 1 keys, the ones on the right, not above the letters. Okay, there we go. Now I've got people. And a Denzel. Yep, cool. So I've got everybody. Except you. You must be on all players. He's got to be on live players. Okay, so let me read your comments there again. You can use the 7 and 1, the ones on the right, so the numpad obviously, not above the letters. Yep. To move the trim up and down manually. That's what caused the same problem for me. So when okay, so let's see if I can. Actually, I don't want to put autopilot on. When I use the outside drone camera, I come out here and I can move it around. I press numpad number 5 and it brings it back in. I might have bumped 7 when I did that, or 8, because it's right above there when I press my numpad. And that might have actually been what triggered it. Thinking I was pressing 5, I pressed 7 and turned the trim all one way. But yeah, I've never had a spiral like that. Code Blue, hello. What is your tail number? Bravo Papa 20 is meant to be, but it's actually got SAA, which is part of the Sounds Air livery. But my actual call sign is Brett Plays. So when you see in Bangkok approach, they've gone Brett Plays Bravo Papa 20. So it's Brett Plays 2020. I had 2020 on there originally.
The trip is going interestingly. I just had Darth Apnea asking how the trip was going.
Yeah, not good for either of us.
No, we've had some massive autopilot issues.
Yeah, we both crashed.
Yeah.
Well, you is here now. Very cool. In a something I can't see. So the Bravo Papa 20 obviously is for Brett Plays 2020. I did have 2020 on there originally, but they would go Bravo Papa 2020, and I was like, yeah, I'll just call it 20 once. Alright, this is kind of where I was before, coming out over Brapa. Alright, so you've got to find me on live players only. You can't go for all players. Oh, actually, you could go for all players, but I won't see you.
Actually, I think that is a bug that has been was released. So yeah, I don't think they really know what they're doing when it comes to doing the autopilot, which is a shame. I'm guessing that all the Garmin stuff they kind of have to reverse engineer. I'm guessing they're not allowed to actually know how the autopilot works, so they're guessing. I think that's what they're doing, because yeah, the autopilot's behaviour does not make any sense otherwise. If you're taking it from the Garmin manuals, then they are very much doing it wrong. So I'm guessing they're just making it up as they go along.
Tower Brett Plays Bravo Papa 20 is 12 miles southwest with golf to land.
Alright, I put my fuel back to where we were, so we actually made it to 14% now.
Runway Bravo, Papa 20 Tower. Fly straight in runway 3 left. Altimeter 29.907 wind tree, 41 at 5.
Looks like they got some sort of train station down there, train line.
Plays Bravo Papa 20.
3 left, winds at 5. Okay. Dr. B's is down there below me, checking out the city. Whoa! That was weird. He just flew straight through me like on a 90-degree up. Gave me a shock, actually. Okay, railway line, train station, I'm guessing. Let's slow this right down. Let's get the propeller pitch back.
Wow.
Look at the waterways. It goes all the way down to the airport. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice and green down there. Very nice park. I've never been to Bangkok before.
Apparently it makes a hard man crumble.
Yep. I know the reference. I'm just, yep. Dre, the gamer. Hi, Brett. I'm a big fan of your channel. Thank you very much. We should do a collab in MSFS 2020. Yeah, cool. What are we going to do? When do you want to do it? And don't say now, because I'm streaming and landing. But probably not this afternoon, because I actually need to get a couple of videos recorded as well. Because I only have one more for tomorrow and one more for next Sunday lined up, so I've got to get a few more of these Boeing videos done. But yeah, I'm up for a fly. Either stock aircraft like we're doing now, although I do like adding my liveries, or modded aircraft. Okay, EU has now got an A320. You're too high there to land there, mate. Alright, so while I was talking, did I get permission to land? I did, yeah. Alright, where's our winds? 8 knot wind. They said 5. Alright, need to do my barometer. Wow, so this one's definitely a land-in over the towers here, the small office blocks or apartment blocks. You is going to actually land that 320. Oh wait, am I left or right? Runway. Left. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, Brian is on the runway already. That's 017738. So Dre, happy to do some collab. Come to my Discord, send me a message there. I mean, you can do it in the chat now, but the stream will be over shortly and I'll have to go back through the comments, so you can either put a comment after or just come to my Discord. Maybe I should do this from inside, and I want to see what I'm doing. Someone forgot to put his flaps down, didn't he? Just as well we got spoilers on this. So this is coming in too steep now. Coming in steep, and I'm going to miss the first markers, but we do have a very nice way of landing. I've got someone right behind me, don't I? I'm going to go for the last markers here, and yep, I've got someone right there. Alright, gently down, there we go. Oh, I got a bit of a bounce. Still going too fast, aren't I? Alright, we're down. I know I was going to do that from inside, but too busy looking at my comments to actually check that I didn't have my flaps down. Alright, we're going to have to get off this runway here somewhere. Now, I've got special music for landing. At least music I like to have for landing. Where is it? There we go.
Red please, Bravo Papa, 20 contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er, red plays Bravo Papa 20.
Alright, Dr. Bees is behind me. I'm just going to wait till I actually work out where I'm going to park, and then I'm going to try and get, wait for... Oh wait, we've got a couple other people. Where's the Denzel? I can't see you. You must be behind the buildings there. Oh yeah, I need to actually contact ground. Taxi to parking, please. Don't put me out in the dirt.
Ground, red plays Bravo Papa 20, request
Dale, I backshot my cat today. I don't know what that means, but okay. Got the MB326 showing up in the game, but the cockpit is just a bunch of silver textures. Oh, did you run the texture? In the... through the legacy importer? Did you actually do all the textures there? EU doesn't know where he's going to park.
Flyby of that temple. Did you find the temple?
No, I just went over the city. I didn't actually find a temple. So I don't know what happened with that autopilot thing going on there. Okay, Dale, you're putting some weird comments in there, but if you don't like this stream, you've actually come right into the very end where I've landed, and we're doing stock flight here. So Look, you're welcome to stay or you're welcome to go. It's up to you. I'm going to go around this truck.
Dale
But
does not approve. It does not have the seal of Dale.
no, that's fair enough. Not for everybody.
I think we should just give up streaming. Yeah, we should just give up, hey?
Yeah, because Dale said so.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm going to shortcut over here. I'm going to bring it in.
You have to do everything.
Okay, yeah.
If you want people to do it properly, you've got to do it yourself. That's the
If
only-
you're going to do it, you got to do it yourself. Alright, oh, bring it over. Somebody's taken off on the taxiway. Good on you. Alright, a little bit further, thank you. And yep, I'm done. Alright, and shut down. Alright, thank you. Park brake. Engines off. Going down. Alright, thank you. Welcome to Bangkok. Alright, so we have landed, and then what I am going to do is spend just a minute waiting for a Denzel to come in. So,
Walking up this temple as I fly over.
alright, my propeller should actually turn off in a second. And I've got Dr. B's parked in next to me in the other caravan, very cool. And where did I get Brian? So 0177 is over there, and you is just back and forth trying to work out what he's doing. And I got a generic flight. Brian, that whole trip and I crashed taxiing on grass. Oh no. Denzel, I don't have you on screen anywhere. I got everybody else but you.
You sure that's not me on the horizon there?
AIQ. Generic. Alright, this is a big airport. Plenty of parking here. Where's all the large aircraft? Oh, they're behind me.
Anybody else? The other guys see me?
Alright, Dr. Bees, can you see a Denzel? Is it only a Denzel who's missing? Maybe he needs to jump back on West USA server, because I got all the other guys. Yep, Dr. Bees,
Almost no point.
Brian and you. You're almost landing, are you?
Almost. I can. I'll see if I'm probably going to pop into.
But you can see me. Yeah,
Hey, I can see you.
okay. I will, just so as I can see he's landing. Yep, actually got the best service there. No, I did. Oh, it's gone. Okay. North Europe. And back again. West USA. Alright, let's see if we can get you coming in. I lost Dr. B's obviously with that one. But we'll see when people get reset. No, I've got nobody now. It's not reset myself. So it might have been... I was able to pick up those other guys, but not yourself.
Right.
Alright, well if people want to see a Denzel's landing, you'll have to go to his YouTube. So,
I'm still. You might still. I don't know. I don't know if it'll pick me up at the last minute,
I don't know.
or if you'll see the airplane come in.
If you want this particular livery, you can go into the link in my description. It is a freebie. I do change each time. No, I don't have anybody, so that's it. And I know Dale's asking me to stop streaming. I don't know why. I will stop streaming at the end. But hey, but if it's something you like doing is jumping into the end of streams and say stop streaming now, and you think that that gives you some sort of thrill, good for you. But for all the other people who are watching, I think I just lost him. Okay. Thank you very much. I am going to end the stream here now of my own accord. Thanks, Dale. And I will be back on my regular schedule. Might even do some American Truck Sim tomorrow. And so if Dr. B's, I think, is an American Truck Sim fanatic, I may look at... well, let's just stop the music there. I may actually look at doing multiplayer on that as well. Other than that... Oh, I've got lots of downloads. What's going on? Am I getting...
Messages from Darth Apnea about. Damn, Dale
No.
is always telling everyone I'm streaming.
No, I got
You actually
nobody
come-
anymore. Just generic.
You know? No.
Alright. Have a good day, everybody. Cheers.